Something big is happening on YouTube. The whole rulebook is basically being rewritten. This isn't just about a couple of new features. It's a huge shift in how fans, creators, and AI are all going to work together. We're about to look at a future where your like is an investment, your editor is an AI, and your favorite creator, well, they might just be a game developer. You know, for the longest time, hitting that like button was pretty much the best way to show a creator some love. But what if that was just the starting point? What if you could have a real, actual stake in a creator's success? That one question is right at the heart of where YouTube is headed next. So what's happening is that these old clear lines, between watching a video, supporting a creator, and even making a video, they're all starting to get really, really blurry. So let's start with the fans. YouTube is basically handing them a megaphone to shout about the creators they really believe in, and it's all thanks to a new feature called Hype. So Hype isn't just another like button. Think of it more like a rally cry. It's a way for the whole community to get together, point at an up-and-coming creator and say, hey, you need to watch this person. It's discovery that's powered by pure fan passion. And the way it works, super simple. You find an awesome video from a creator who's still pretty small, you hype it, as long as it's fresh within 7 days, and then you get to watch as all that combined energy pushes it onto a leaderboard. It's a massive visibility boost. Now, that 500,000 subscriber number, that's the key. By setting that limit, YouTube is making sure Hype is a launchpad for new talent, not just another tool for the big names. There's even a little small creator bonus to help keep the playing field level. Okay, so who's actually using this thing? Well, the early data is pretty clear. Gen Z is all over it, and that tells you something important. This isn't just some new button. It really taps into that desire to be part of a creator's story, to feel like you're helping them grow. Yeah, and this quote from an early tester just nails it. It's not about trying to game the algorithm. It's about feeling like you're invested, like you're actually part of their journey. That's a huge shift in how we think about fandom. All right, so while fans are getting these new ways to show support, creators are getting something just as powerful, a brand new co-pilot in the editing room. And yeah, we're talking about AI. I mean, think about it. For decades, video editing has been this slow, manual grind. But now, generative AI just flips that whole process on its head. Suddenly, you can get tons of different edits, B-roll ideas, text effects, all in a flash. But, of course, with all that power comes a totally new problem. You could call it option paralysis. I mean, how on earth do you pick the best version when an AI gives you 10 different ones to look at without spending hours watching every single one? Well, that's where this new concept, video def, comes in. It's designed to fix exactly that problem. It's a simple 3-step idea. First, the AI generates all the options. Second, the interface helps you compare them side by side. And third, it lets you organize and pick the best parts. The whole idea here is to save a creator what is probably their most precious resource, time, right? No more watching the same clip a dozen times. Instead, you can just look at the differences and even compare different types of edits, like cuts versus effects, on their own. So let's break it down. The AI generates a bunch of stuff. The interface lets you compare it all in a smart way. But here's the most important part. The creator is always in the driver's seat. They can customize, tweak, and tell the AI what to do next. And that's the real takeaway here. This changes what it means to be a creator. You're shifting from being a manual, hands-on editor to more of a creative director, guiding this incredibly powerful AI to make your vision a reality way faster than before. But hang on, because this evolution doesn't stop at just making videos better. The next step is, well, it's a whole new ballgame. It redefines what you can even be on YouTube. This is a pretty huge statement for a platform built entirely on, video. Because they're not just making videos anymore, they're making games. Yeah, you heard that right. Meet the Playables Builder. It's a new AI-powered tool that lets literally anyone design and publish simple games right on their channel. And the craziest part? No coding required. This is basically democratizing game development for everyone. So with this thing, you can just type a description to create characters, drag and drop the game rules into place, and then publish it instantly. And you can even make money from it using the same tools like Super Chat and ads that creators are already familiar with. Just think about that for a second. There are over 50 million creators on YouTube. Imagine giving every single one of them the power to become a game developer, basically overnight. The wave of creativity that could unleash, is just staggering. Okay, let's pull all these threads together. What does this all add up to? We've got fans with more power, creators with AI assistants, and the very idea of content changing form. It's a total transformation. The fan becomes a real supporter, the creator becomes a creative director, and that director can now become a game developer. The lines are just completely gone. So here's the big question, right? When fans have a real stake in a creator's success, when creators have AI co-pilots, and when making a game is as easy as making a video, what does entertainment even become? That's the question, and it feels like we're just watching the very first page of that new chapter being written.